Hey guys, Blitus coming at you with another gameplay. I'm actually using the SC2010 with a few different attachments, and I'm playing here on Octane today. I get quite a good score, so I'll save that for you guys. Um, One of the main things I wanted to talk about. This is actually a really good spot just to break my sentence here on Octane, because the enemy team are spawning on the other side, and they always run around here. So as you can see, I get a few kills, but. Anyway, I want to say I've actually decided to change my normal perk setup, guys, just because I found that number one, I was running out of a lot of ammo, which means now I've got scavenger on, so I can pick up resupply ammo from dead enemies. But also, I kind of fallen in love with the IED because it means I only have to cover one sight line. If you, for those of you guys who don't know, the IED is basically like a claymore or a bouncing Betty from previous Call of Duty games, and you know you can just use it to cordon off an area. Obviously, it will explode if anyone comes within the radius. I actually put it on because I got so annoyed from dying from it. As you can see, I died from one right there. So yeah, I've got that on. Basically, the perks that I've had to sacrifice have mainly been quick draw, which means obviously I can't aim down my sight as fast, but I still have stalker on, which really helps me aim at my targets, and strafe to try and get out of gunfights, which I think I'm going to lose. And I've still obviously got focus, which means I've got reduced weapon sway and also less flinching when hit. So again, I've got more chance of winning these gunfights. You can see I get this guy here. And yeah, I'm still running off the grid, so I don't come up on enemy satcoms because the game's still relatively new and loads of people are running satcoms, so it's a really good advantage to be off the radar, especially if you're not normally hanging around with your teammates and you're behind the enemy, you know, really trying to, as you can see there, I die again from another IED. Yeah, if you're around the enemy side of the map, really trying to flank them, flank them, off the grid is a really good perk, just because yeah, it keeps you, you know, off the radar. And like I said, guys, I'm using scavenger, which means I can resupply from dead enemies. As you can see that I die from an IMS. These IMS is actually quite strong in this game. I might give them a try. At the moment I'm using Riley instead. Again, like I've mentioned in a previous video, he's quite on and off. Sometimes he'll get you loads of kills, other times he'll just stand there and let you get killed. But moving on to my mindset from this game, on Octane, I'm sort of really liking this building here for getting kills, especially on domination when we have the C flag, because the enemies are spawning around towards A, and as you can see, I haven't had an amazing start to this gameplay, but it does pick up, and you'll see actually that spot on the building is really good for picking up kills. I take a few deaths here, but it picks up as the gameplay moves on. As you can see, we're losing the game. Well, we're not losing, but we're drawing right now, so I won't spoil it for you guys, but you'll be able to see if we manage to pull this back. I won't only be posting winning gameplays. I think there is something to be learned in losing games as well, so you know, I'll be uploading losing games for you guys just to, you know, comment over, you know, what went wrong, and if you guys have any comments on, you know, how I could improve the way I played, feel free to leave it in the comments. As you can see, I've died quite a few times on that building, so I tried to pick a different spot, but it's still in the same vicinity, covering the same sight line, so people don't really expect me to be here. I managed to pick up that kill there. I'm low health, I should probably be in cover, but as you can see, I get another kill there. The red dot sight is really good, I can't stress this enough. I mean, I used to think, you know, I would be good enough with iron sights, but as soon as I stuck on a red dot sight, it literally makes targets so much easier to track and follow, because you have your whole peripheral vision and your central vision, and you have nothing blocking you and obviously the player that you're trying to kill. As you can see, guys, this is the spot that I was talking about around here. You've got this area here where you can pick people off down the middle of the map. Also to the right now where I'm looking, you've got people down there. And the first sight line that I was covering. As you can see, I died there, but I do manage to profit eventually from that position. Again, as you can see, guys, I actually take up another position which is in the same spot, but this time on ground level, so they won't expect me to be there. Again, they still have A flag, so I still kind of know where they're going to be spawning. I stick my IED there. It's quite funny thing I think I'll tell you guys is for the last few days I've been using, I thought I was using the IED when I actually had a C4 on, and I kept wondering why people were coming up behind me and killing me, and I thought, you know, maybe they had the attachment, some sort of perk which, you know, made them immune to IEDs, and then I went to my perk setup and realized that I had a C4 on, so that was silly by me, so obviously I've rectified that now. Right now my score's not amazing, so it's going to pick up pretty quickly. as the game moves on. But I get back to the building. We're losing the alpha flag, so again, yeah. So you have this sight line here. You can normally cover people running around the side of the building. I die there again. I'm not sure what gun that is, but I'd like to give it a try. Quite a few people have been using it. Guys, one other thing I wanted to ask you is, do you think there are any, good, fun to play with guns in the game which I haven't tried so far? I'm kind of using the Honey Badger, the SC2010, the AK-12 also is a very good gun I'm using quite a lot. And in terms of snipers, I've just been using the L11, so I'm not sure if I should give the USR a try. Normally snipers I find very similar to use the one-hit kill snipers. And I haven't really begun to use any of the submachine guns. I think I'm going to give the TAR a go. Apparently it's quite a beast of a gun. As you can see here, guys, when we have the B flag and they only have the A flag, and obviously we have the C flag, they always spawn out of this little tunnel here, you can see. So either they run straight out, or they come into the building, or then they run around the back. But as you can see here, I'm just covering this sight line. We've got air support in the air, so although we're losing, we're pushing up now and getting back to the required score. I've got a nice pink camo on my gun. I don't think the camos are amazing in this game, to be honest. I think my favourite camos ever were probably from Black Ops or Black Ops 2. Or maybe Modern Warfare 3, Red Tiger and Blue Tiger were quite nice. But here, all the guns still seem murky and muddy in the way the colours run. Even on the next gen consoles, obviously I'm playing on PlayStation 4 right now. As you can see, I get this guy as well. Finally managed to, pull out my 5 kill streak. So hopefully, the gameplay is going to pick up now for you guys. We've actually taken the lead again, and I'm just calling in my dog here. I guess the dog kind of works as a moving claymore. Anyone who gets near your vicinity, obviously the dog will take it out for you. But here you can really cover anyone moving from that little gap I was looking into just now is a really good place to cover people running into the B flag. As you can see, my accuracy was really bad there. I find that when I don't play Call of Duty, and when I've been playing another game in between, I've been playing Need for Speed and FIFA for a little bit, it takes a few games for my aim to get back, especially when you're using Stalker. But as you can see here, we have all 3 flags, so we're really starting to pull ahead now. I'm actually just lying down here. I don't want to risk it. I've taken so many deaths in this game. I just wanted to salvage it, really, because in a situation where we're winning, I can just go into a Slayer role and just go for kills. It's kind of the ideal situation, when you're really winning a domination game, you can just farm for kills, and try and improve your record and whatnot. There's loads of people on the internet complaining that you should go for the objective and whatnot and do this and that, but to be honest, if you think you're gonna win the game, then you can really farm for kills, because at the end of the day, if you get your kill streaks, you'll be helping your team with the objectives anyway. As you can see, I do quite well there with the Trinity Strike. I'm gonna call in my helicopter, and I think I saw, obviously, one good thing with the Trinity Strike is I saw basically where the whole enemy team was, and they're all around at the strip club building. So just covering these sightlines here. I realize we're losing C. That's always kind of dangerous, because then I know that they could be pushing around behind me. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go down and sort of snuff out the danger here. As you can see, I get this guy, and I get shot in the back. But I end up spawning on the other side. I think I get this cheap kill on this guy. The spawns in this game really, Infinity Ward really need to sort this out. But I move back here. The spawns in this game, sometimes I find I spawn right behind an enemy, so I just get an insta-kill on them. Or sometimes I'll just spawn and get a shot. Or sometimes 2 people will spawn really close together, turn around, see each other at the same time. So, it's really weird considering the maps are so big in this game. You'd kind of expect the spawns to be better, just because, there's less people, obviously, per square meter or whatever unit you want to use. As you can see, Riley gets that kill for me there. Gameplay's kind of picked up. I've pushed on with the amount of kills I got. I was quite pleased at how I managed to turn this around. Normally, when I'm not doing so well in games, I don't manage to improve late game. But this time I really managed to, improve my game and managed to cover the sightlines much better towards the end of the game rather than the beginning. But I can't stress enough how good this gun is. The SC2010 is an absolute beast. I mean, it genuinely just feels like, you know, the ACR or the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3. There's hardly any recoil, so basically you're literally just aim at a target, shoot, and the gun will not kick up at all, or very little. It's basically unnoticeable. That's why I haven't put full grip on this gun, and I've used muzzle brake instead. For those of you guys who don't know, muzzle brake actually increases your damage at range. But I'll save that for another time, guys. I've got more unboxings on the way. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, guys. Blitus out.